All the hits. One station.
Yes Media Academy Radio.
I love radio, music, and more.
Yes Media Academy Radio.
Excite.
All the hits.
No matter the stage, there's still room for greatness. No matter the stage, there's a bit of
12 minutes going past the hour of 2 on the PM side.
there's power to rise. There's power to conquer. There's power inside.
Of course, you're tuned into Yes Media Academy Radio. And by the time it's 2:30, we will be wrapping up the show. Yes, sports with Rabani. Where I've come with a lot of sports stories, ranging from boxing to tennis to football, badminton, soccer. Name it, sports. Yes, sports on Yes Media Academy Radio. Of course, feel free to join me on all social media platforms, on Facebook at Yes Media Academy Radio, on YouTube at Yes Media Academy Radio, on Twitter at Yes My Radio, and on Instagram at Yes My Radio.
The world is the stage, and we are the players. Nothing that we fear, no. There's a drop of greatness in all of us. No one can beat, oh.
Of course, we'll start with this boxing story. Anthony Joshua, our very own Anthony Joshua, reveals why he chose to visit Nigeria as a non-champion. Anthony Joshua lost his world titles in devastating fashion on June 1st. June 1st, 2019. The defeat to Andy Ruiz Jr. was a firm reality check for the Olympic gold medalist. Dusting himself up, AJ regained his position months later. But in between, he would make the decision to visit his homeland in Nigeria. Joshua chose the moment he was no longer a title holder for the first time in 3 years as the time to go back after leaving as a child. 15 minutes gone past 2. Yes Ma Sports. Yes Sports on Yes Ma Radio. During an interview, the Anthony Joshua said,
Oh my goodness, what a
he said, when I went to Nigeria for the first time in maybe 17 years, I went there as a non-champion. And it was fine to go back. But people say, why did you come back as a non-champion? And I say, because you respect me as a person, whether I have the belts or not. Don't ever judge me for that. You respect me first, said Anthony Joshua. Over to women football, African women football, as Ghana women under 17 camp failure ahead of Nigeria showdown explained. The Black Princesses coach sheds light on plans to regroup for training later this month. Ghana under 17 women's coach Yusuf Basigi has explained reasons for the team's inability to commence camp as originally scheduled. After receiving special clearance from the national government to regroup amid a ban on all contact sports, including football, Due to the coronavirus pandemic, the Black Princesses were unable to kick off preparations for an upcoming 2021 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup showdown against our rivals Nigeria on August 4th. The Under-17 women's side joined the Under-20 women's team and the Under-17 male team to receive special dispensation to regroup ahead of various national assignments. And lastly, on local sports, as NFF announces beneficiaries of $2 million COVID-19 relief fund. Everybody has been captured in the breakdown of the planned distribution of money received by the Nigerian Football Federation from FIFA, CAF, and sponsors. Following the devastating effect of the coronavirus pandemic, the funds were meant to serve as a booster for preparation. Preparation ahead of the 2020-2021 league season, as reflected in the communique issued after the NFF Executive Committee that met via video conference on Monday. The total sum to be disbursed is made up of $1 million being FIFA support for restarting the football season, $500,000 being FIFA's dedicated support for women's football, $300,000 CAF support to its member associations, and $200,000 NFF support from sponsors fund. While the NFF Executive Committee on Monday deliberated an important issue in Nigerian football, the highest decision-making body in the country's football also approved the breakdown of the planned disbursement. And after consultations with the leadership of the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport, the board endorsed the proposal from the Secretariat for the lump sum of $2 million to be shared across the various clubs and governing body of the various leagues. The Nigerian Professional Football League, the Nigerian National League, Nigerian Women Football League, and the Nigerian Nationwide League as a booster for their preparation ahead of the 2021 league season. A part of the communique read,
No matter the stage, there's still room for greatness. No matter the stage, there's a bit of greatness in every man. There's power to rise, there's power to conquer, there's power inside.
over to foreign sport. We start from the camp of Manchester United, as we have just 4 more minutes in the studio. But Owen Hargreaves has stated that Martial is a Ferrari and looks like £100 million player. And I agree with that. The French forward was the subject of special praise after the Red Devils sealed their place in the semi-finals of the Europa League. Anthony Martial looked like a £100 million player and was labelled a Ferrari by Owen Hargreaves after Manchester United's Europa League win over Copenhagen. France forward Anthony Martial won the penalty from which Bruno Fernandes scored to send Manchester United to the semi-finals via a 1-0 extra time win in Cologne on Monday. The Red Devils had 14 shots on target and hit the woodwork twice in the quarter-final tie against the Danish outfit, with Martial impressing while leading the line ahead of Marcus Rashford, Fernandes and Mason Greenwood. Former Manchester United midfielder Owen Hargreaves was effusive in his praise when commenting on Martial's fine performance as a part of his role as a pundit. He said, "Everyone has got an opinion on Martial." He said, "Martial is a Ferrari. He just looked like a £100 million player." And I agree. His performance also drew applause from his manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who has been impressed by the 24-year-old striker's development over the course of the season. The Norwegian coach told reporters he said he was sharp. Anthony Martial was sharp, and I agree. And over to the camp of Bayern Munich, where Bayern former player Mathos has said Lewandowski is the best player in the world. He said Bayern striker is Messi's successor. So where have you put Cristiano Ronaldo?
And there's no telling with these Nigerians. And he makes it to the...
Because a lot of people won't agree that Lewandowski and Messi are better players than Cristiano Ronaldo. The former Allianz Arena favorite has compared the Polish frontman and the six-time Ballon d'Or winner ahead of a huge Champions League showdown. Don't forget that Bayern Munich will be up against Barcelona next week in the Champions League. And Robert Lewandowski is now the best player in the world, ahead of Lionel Messi, according to Lothar Matthäus, who has described the Bayern Munich striker as the Barcelona superstar successor. Lewandowski took his tally for the season to 53 goals in 44 games after netting a double in Bayern's 4-1 demolition of Chelsea in the Champions League on Saturday. The final result at Allianz Arena saw Flick's side progress to the quarterfinals of the competition 7-1 on aggregate, with a heavyweight encounter against Barcelona up next. Don't forget that the last time these two outfits met each other, it was 7 goals to nothing in favor of Bayern Munich. Okay, 26 minutes gone past 2 on the PM side. Yesterday, Manchester United defeated FC Copenhagen in the Champions League. And later on today, there will be 2 beautiful matches in the shape of Shakhtar Donetsk taking on FC Basel by 8 o'clock on the PM side. Also by 8 o'clock on the PM side, Wolverhampton Wanderers will be up against Sevilla, Spain. 2 beautiful matches. 2 matches to watch out for. I think I have to step out of the studio now.
Great defensive tackle. And there's no telling with these Nigerians. And he makes it to the 18. And he is the...
I think I have to step out of the studio now because the guys, the Etomon in your group, here and about to kick me out of the studio. So until same time, same station tomorrow, when it will be another episode of Yes Sport on Yes Media Academy Radio. Make sure you don't change that down as I remain my humble self, Rabani. Until same time, same station tomorrow. Peace.